Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. The 2023 New York Pro has concluded, and I am here with your results. So in first place, as most of us expected, Tonio Burton. To the left of Tonio is Stuart Sutherland, second place. To the right of Tonio is Josef Kveton in third place. A lot of us did not know who this guy was prior to the Arnold Classic Brazil. This guy is really making a name for himself this season. In fourth place on the far left, Seeman, and the far right in fifth place was Kerrith Wins. And I want to give a congratulations to all of these guys on their placings, and the biggest congratulations to Tonio Burton, who just punched his ticket to the Mr. Olympia, also just won the New York Pro, a very prestigious show, and he also got that ring. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a high-def Gilco Productions video, but this was taken from Who is the Best Bodybuilder on Instagram. And I showed this because I believe Tonio looks a lot more impressive on video than he does in those pictures. I don't believe they really do Tonio's physique justice. This guy's an absolute freak. And I believe I heard Ron Harris and Jose Raymond say this guy can potentially be as high as the top 6 at the Mr. Olympia. But we want to shoot for that top 10 first, that top 12. But this definitely was a great showing from Tonio Burton. And more people are starting to compare this guy to Dexter Jackson, which is great. Dexter is one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time. But I told you guys this season, last season, watch out for Tonio Burton because this guy is definitely on the hunt. Now, in second place was Stuart Sutherland. Huge shout out to this guy. He definitely brought it to this show. A lot of people really started to recognize him once he did that guest posing with Hunter Labrada, and some people preferred his physique over Hunter's. But hopefully Beef Stew continues to compete because I believe this guy can earn a qualification for the Mr. Olympia this year. Why not jump into the Chicago Pro and go up against Blessing Awodabo? I think that could be a very interesting comparison. But outside of Stewart not having the best midsection, this guy is pretty impressive. Could have been a little bit tighter at this show. And let's switch over to the 212 division. This division at the New York Pro was won by none other than Kerrith Wins. To the left of Kerrith is Diego Guerrero, who placed second. Going into this show, I did not know who this guy was. Very impressive. I will keep him on my radar. And in third place was Jason Herbert. Now, for weeks and weeks going into this show, we all knew that Kerrith Wins was going to be the favorite. Noel Adame was last year's champion, but I don't believe I seen him at this show. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys seen Noel. But Kerrith brought a crazy look to this show. Somehow this guy is still getting even more conditioned. And big shout out to Kerrith because both of these back poses are definitely improved. He could still be flexing the glutes, however. And I'm curious to know how much Kerrith weighed at this show. If this guy still has room to grow in the 212 division, that's just crazy. This level of conditioning paired with a little bit more mass, all of the top 212 guys should really watch out for Kerrith. Even though he's a little bit older, he's constantly improving. Now, I want to talk about fifth place at the New York Pro, Jang Yeop. And I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I don't really understand how this physique plays fifth at this show. Maybe tomorrow or sometime later this week, we will take a closer look at the 212 from this show. But personally, I had this guy finishing in third place. Crazy muscularity. Also, he brought his best condition package of all time. Not really understanding how this guy plays fifth. But for all of you guys that watch the show, let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree with Jang Yeop placing in fifth? And this guy is also coached by Milo Sarchev. Really improved from his last showing. This guy should also continue to compete because he can definitely win a show. Now let's switch over to the Classic Physique division, which was won by none other than Michael DaBoul, who gets his second pro win of the season. In second place to the left of Michael is Junior Jaworski, and in third place to the right of Michael is Alexander Westermeyer. Now, Michael has won 2 shows, but these guys are definitely not making it easy for him. And I'm a huge fan of this guy's physique, as you guys know if you watch my news videos. I feel like he has a very unique physique. We don't see any other guy look like this. And honestly, if the Classic Physique division got a 10 or 15 pound weight cap, I believe this guy's placings will move up. He only needs a little bit more thickness from the side. Now, the last 2 divisions that I want to talk about is women's physique and men's physique. We cannot forget about our current reigning Olympia champion, Natalia Coelho, going out here and stealing Olympia qualifications from everyone else. But all jokes aside, Natalia looked great at this show, and she's a very dominant champion. Looking forward to seeing the rematch between her and Sarah Villegas at the Olympia. Now, on the right, we have Ryan Terry. This guy just took second place to Corey Morris last week at the Pittsburgh Pro. But this guy continued to push, brought an even better package, and Ryan Terry is headed back to the Mr. Olympia. But overall, I do think the New York Pro was a great show. Again, our main focus is the men's open bodybuilding division. Tonio Burton did go home with the check, the qualification, and the New York Pro ring. Second place, Stuart Sutherland. Third place, Josef Kveton. Fourth place, Seeman. And in fifth place, Kerrith Wins. As always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Krishan from Go Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.